So we begin to breathe into our bodies, allowing ourselves to relax down as we feel our energy moving downwards, down through the body. And as we move down through the body and we breathe, the body relaxes and lets go, and through our breath we find ourselves moving inwards. And we find ourselves behind the outer world, behind our inner world, to the being that lies within. And we move ever more deeply within, experiencing the breath into the high heart. So the Arcturians are with us, of course, and they begin to build the structures of the Arcturian crystal temple around us. Gradually you become accustomed to this frequency of consciousness, as the Arcturians create from their consciousness, the consciousness of the crystal temple, obviously immensely lowered in frequency to a level which is suitable for all within our circle. And you will find through the meditation that they are gradually able to raise the frequency of the crystal temple as our frequency rises accordingly. So you begin to experience this frequency of light, this frequency of love, the Arcturian blue light filling the temple. The Arcturian beings that are here with us. And the gentleness and kindness of the loving energy which they bring to us and offer to us. And they are also in joy for being able to assist us, to commune with us, to communicate with us. And you find you are relaxing more and more, feeling comforted and safe in this gentle, loving environment. And also you are coming into balance and harmony within, for simply by being in the crystal temple you are receiving. Your aura is being cleared as you feel the light, the shower of light which moves down through your aura, clearing and cleansing. and how much lighter and clearer you begin to feel. Your four bodies, mental, emotional, physical and spiritual, are also coming into alignment. As you come into balance within, and as you come into balance within, so you begin to feel peaceful within. Peace and gentleness, balance and serenity. Your frequency has already risen so much, and yet there is so much more that is possible. So you enter ever more deeply into your beingness, moving ever more deeply within, until you come to that place of pure peace, the peace of your soul within your high heart, where there is nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to get, simply to be, the freedom of beingness. And you simply allow the beingness of the being of light that you are to begin to expand within you, as it radiates outwards from your heart and fills your aura. And you have moved from the ego self to your divine self. The light of your divine self is pouring down through your crown, from your soul star chakra and beyond. Allow yourselves to feel the bliss of this higher dimensional energy, which not only surrounds you, but is building within you, as all your chakras are receiving this light, the light of your soul, the light of your essence, and also the light of the Arcturians who are with us, amplifying your own light for you as they build the energy. And you will find that energy is already rising from below, entering into your central column from below. So there is a flow of energy For spirit is never stationary, it is always in flow. And you will find it rises from below, descends from above, moves around you, and is also in waves, in spirals, in vortices and geometries. And become aware of your aura now, and all the movement of light that is taking place through your aura. For this is a huge adjustment that you are going through. Your body is transforming. Your emotions are transmuting. Your thought patterns and beliefs are changing. Simply allow yourselves to receive, for there is nothing here that you need to do. Simply to let go of all effort. Come into that place of allowance and simply be. You are present to yourself. So we spend a little time in allowance as we receive all the adjustments that are available to us. Surrender. Simply surrender to the divine, to the flow of spirit. You are receiving, of course, energy transmissions from the temple masters. These transmissions are higher intelligence. They know where to go. They know what to do as you simply allow it to take place for you. And the more deeply you relax the body, the more higher light you are able to receive, and the more your frequency can be raised. So rest in bliss, in peace. Allow your heart to become tender, soft and gentle as you let go of all harshness, allowing the love that is being offered to you to be received as love flows through the heart. as you receive this love, you are able to feel love for yourself. There is only love within the heart. And as this love within builds, love is all you feel. And this love encompasses everything, embraces everything. Divine acceptance, a natural state of being of the heart, as you accept all that lies within, all that you have judged, that you frown upon, that you have rejected. Let it all come together now, as all parts of self come to the surface to be recognized and embraced, coming into the whole of who I am. As you accept and embrace your lower self and all that lies within, at the same time, higher aspects of self are also able to present themselves to you. And you increasingly find yourself becoming more and more whole. It is, of course, not a mind activity. It comes in its experience from your being, your high heart, your soul. As your soul receives unto itself all that has been denied, rejected, unwanted, it is as if the wounded child is able to return to the loving arms of the mother. So the Divine Mother is with us, of course. Let us begin our focus with focusing upon Gaia, as from her core, her heart energy is rising upwards, moving upwards through you, and merging within your high heart. Her heart merging with yours as you let her in. It is through the heart, of course, that we become one. Dearest Gaia, Divine Mother, we accept the Divine Feminine into ourselves through you. As I feel your love, I am able to experience that love within myself. As I come to acceptance, it brings me such peace. And through your love, my past is forgotten, for love has healed my wounds and pains, my suffering of the past. I accept love. I open my heart to love. I am present to myself. I am present to the love which is flowing through me. The crystal temple is assisting me so much. I feel how I am being healed. Within this higher frequency, only the bliss of the present exists. Only the love of the fifth dimension exists. I no longer feel attachment to my past, to my thoughts, or any of my emotions. As I receive the frequency of neutrality, detachment, eternal beingness, and my consciousness expands so much. I know that I am divine, and that in my divinity I am love, I am light, without form, without materiality. And without limitation, for I feel my consciousness expanding everywhere. And yet I am aware of my physical and aware of the transformation and transmutation which is taking place within my lower self, while at the same time I enter more and more fully into my higher self. The light transmissions continue to do their work, and I know it is for me to simply be present to this process and allow it to take place for me, for I have opened to receive, and all that I have wished for is taking place within me at this very moment, and will continue. As Gaia's energy grows ever more powerful, we also receive Mary Magdalene and Kuan Yin, both bringing their own rays of light, their own consciousness into the crystal temple. As I gaze upon Mary Magdalene, she radiates towards me, her warm yet very, very fine and delicate, Christed, divine feminine light, which she holds for us and shares with us now. It is a ray of purity, and if you allow her, she will enter in to your being, sharing her purity, her consciousness, her divine I am with you. Spend a little time with her now and feel how you continue to rise in her light. And Kuan Yin wishes us to focus upon her now. For through her compassion, she is raising us into neutrality and detachment. Her beautiful light, the ray that she brings, lifting us. We rise above the chattering of the mind, the disharmony of the emotions, the memories of the past, coming into that expansive state of detachment and neutrality. There's nothing to be afraid of here, nothing to hold on to. And you expand ever more. So you spend a little time receiving Kuan Yin while within the crystal temple. So the Arcturians now, the temple masters, and all the beings that have come into the temple with us, invite you to make a request for anything that you may wish for, perhaps a healing, an activation, whatever it may be. Information. It is the wonderful healing place here. And the violet fire, anchored in the pyramids in Tragora, moves into the temple. And the whole temple becomes pink and violet. You may feel pressure within your body as so much more light at much higher frequencies are pulsing to you, more than you have received previously, more than you have known before. So continue relax the physical body, for Saint Germain is bringing his violet flame into the cells of your body, into the atoms within your cells, that each cell may vibrate more quickly. Every cell in your body is accelerating, is releasing trapped memories, making space for the divine feminine to rise. So much taking place on so many levels, so many different rays working with you, so many ascended masters. And your light body is not only around you, but also within you. It descends ever more as you create the conditions within for its descent. For it cannot come into negativity, to density, but as you maintain purity of spirit, purity of the heart, peaceful and gentle, your light body comes into embodiment. Your soul, both descending from above and entering from within the high heart, brings the Christed state of being into the physical self. I am the light of God. I am the love of God. I am the God within. As all that is flows through me the oneness of Source, the oneness of all that is, through all realms, through all dimensions. So let us all now be an open channel for Gaia as the highest light in love pours through us into Mother Earth and is received by Gaia. As love flows into this planet, so let us set the intention to maintain our frequency of light and love, living from the heart and radiating love. And you will experience the bliss, the peace, and the joy as you leave behind density and choose your higher self. Your higher consciousness. You may ask for higher thoughts, higher feelings, and call to us to raise you up, to clear lower energies, to bring you into balance. For the fifth dimension is already here. Your fifth dimensional self is already here. Simply raise yourself and step into it. You are so filled with light now. Feel the light within the physical body and and your aura. As you become aware of your foundation, your pelvic area, and your feet upon the ground, for you have so much light. It is so important to anchor that light within your foundation and within the earth. As you set yourself firmly upon the earth and your cord of light to Gaia's core, anchoring you. When you feel you are firmly anchored, earth and to Gaia's core, remember how this feels, that you may be able to return to it. And you open your eyes as and when you're ready. Drawing down into the earth, bringing the fifth dimension into the third dimension.